Dynamax Sableye has arrived as a Tier 3 Dynamax Pokemon here in Pokemon GO. That is a very loud rooster in the background. But anyways, in today's video, we're going to discuss how you can solo Dynamax Sableye Max Battles. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and welcome back to the channel. That chicken is going to make this video interesting. Anyways, in today's video, we are finally going to be soloing the brand new Dynamax Pokemon, Sableye. Now, Dynamax Sableye is going to be a dark and ghost type Pokemon. It's got some really interesting type coverage. Its only weakness is going to be fairy types. Now, we don't have any fairy type Dynamax Pokemon just yet, but Dynamax Blissey does get Dazzling Gleam. So if you've already got a Dynamax Blissey, or you've got a Chansey with good stats, evolve it into a Blissey, TM it to Dazzling Gleam, power up those attacks, and you'll have an awesome counter to Dynamax Sableye. Alright, now I don't personally have a Dynamax Blissey powered up just yet. I've only done 1 or 2 Chansey battles. Stats haven't been great. Of course, the Gigantamax Pokemon are going to do a lot more damage than the Dynamax versions, for the most part. And so you're going to see me go in with 1 Gigantamax, my Lapras, just for general damage and tankiness and all that. And then afterwards, we're just going to go in and try to beat it. Now, I do want to mention, if you go in with Dynamax or Gigantamax Gengar, it's going to be a glass cannon. Gengar, as a ghost and poison type, is going to be weak to dark and ghost type moves, which is pretty dangerous against Sableye. All right, let's do it. Let's solo Dynamax Sableye. Gonna go ahead and go in the battle. This is recommending my 2 Meteor Mash Metagrosses and the Rillaboom. I personally don't like the idea of going in with Metagross because it is going to be weak to both ghost and dark type moves. So we're going to start with the Lapras, and ooh, it looks like I don't have a decent Gengar there. Whew. Okay, let's go with the 2. Alright, this one's going to be a bit of a risk. We're going to go in with the G-Max Gigantamax Lapras and then 2 Meteor Mash Metagrosses. Now, both of the Metagrosses are going to be weak to ghost and dark type Pokemon, which is kind of concerning because this is a ghost and dark type with mainly ghost and dark type moves. So we ended up not going in with the Gengar. As you can see, we're starting off with our Gigantamax Lapras. Now, what I'm going to do is, once it starts tapping, there we go. Ooh, this thing's probably going to be pretty tanky. I'm hoping that we can take it out. Attack is incoming. It's going to be Shadow Sneak. It shouldn't do a ton of damage. Ooh, that actually does more than I'd like it to. All right, G-Max Lapras is going to use Blizzard. There we go. We'll swipe to get those Dynamax Particles. Swipe to get those Dynamax Particles. I got a kind of loud truck coming. Dazzling Gleam is going to do not a whole lot. Oh, it's preparing a large attack. All right, we need to dodge around. Gigantamax, we're actually going to switch to the Gigantamax Metagross to try to get the 3 fully powered up Dynamax charge attacks. Max Steel Spike, okay, there we go. There's number 1. That doesn't do very much. Whew, okay, that's number 2. That's going to do a little bit more. And then you can see number 3 right there. All right, we've still got a battle on our hands. It's preparing a large attack. I need to switch out to the G-Max Lapras. This one is definitely a challenge. I had a pretty loud little Jeep roll by right then. So, come on. This is going to be difficult. I think we can solo it. I'm really hoping that we can. Attack is incoming. We're just going to go ahead and take this one. It's a Shadow Sneak. It shouldn't do too much. And let's see. Swipe over, get those particles too. Now this time I'm going to Gigantamax the Lapras. I want to see how much those Gigantamax moves do and see if it is more than Max Steel Spike on the Metagrosses. So G-Max Resonance is going to do, it still doesn't do a whole lot. All right, let's see what we can do right here. And we're going to do 1 more. That might get it into the yellow. I don't think it's quite in the yellow. Ooh, not quite. Okay, so this one is going to be a bit of a challenge. Let's see, should be able to get at least 1 more Blizzard. What I'm really worried about is when we get to the Meteor Mash Metagrosses, because they're both going to be weak to all the Ghost and Dark type moves that this can have. So we're hoping to get this into the yellow before then, and then we're just going to have to power through it with those Metagrosses and see if we can win. Shadow Sneak, I think we can... Oh, no, we cannot. All right, so we are down 1. Meteor Mash Metagross. Let's go. Come on. Metagross. Come on, Metagross. Let's go. Max Steel Spike. We're going to do 3 of these in a row once it loads up. This is a difficult solo. I've seen a few solo attempts online that go pretty well. There we go. Got it down into the yellow. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. And we're going to do 1 more. I think we are going to be able to solo this. Now, if you have, not Gigantamax Blissey, we don't have that just yet. If you have Dynamax Blissey, you should be able to take this out pretty easily using those fairy type moves, using Dazzling Gleam. And then whatever the Dynamax move, why did I just swipe my phone in front of the screen? The Dynamax move there for the fairy type. My arm's starting to get tired from tapping the screen and holding the camera with the other hand. But we're going to power through it. Let's go. Oh, we're down to 1. All right, that's all up to this single Metagross. Oh, this is so dangerous. Come on. Okay, we got it down into the red. We might have to start dodging those attacks a little bit more, but I think we can solo it. And if not, if we don't get it with this, we're going to go back in. We're probably not going to use Metagross on our second time. All right, Max Steel Spike. That's going to do a good bit of damage. The wind is picking up because we've got some storms rolling in, so I'm really hoping we can finish this up. It's all going to come down to this Metagross versus the Dynamax Sableye. And the Sableye does have a beautiful gold shiny, and the gems turn green. So I don't know if Dynamax Sableye has been confirmed yet, but I know that regular Sableye and the Mega are both absolutely beautiful. All right, come on. I think we're going to finish it off right here. Maybe. Let's see. Yes, let's go. We have soloed. Oh, and he just falls backwards. That's so sad. We have soloed Dynamax Sableye. Let's see what we're going to get. 2 golden raspberries, 1 Sableye XL candy, 7,500 XP, and yeah, let's leave 1 of those in there. It'll help out the next trainer that comes around and tries to battle this. And do we get the shiny? We don't. At 824, that's pretty good. 843 is the hundo. You can probably hear the mail truck in the background. Can we get an excellent throw? Let's go! Excellent throw. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. We have soloed and caught Dynamax Sableye in Pokemon Go. Let's go ahead and check the stats, and actually not too bad, but as is tradition, we're going to give it the solo name. We're going to go to the tags, scroll down, give it the solo tag, and there we go. That is how you solo Dynamax Sableye in Pokemon Go. If you have Dynamax Blissey, make sure it has Dazzling Gleam, and that will be super effective. All right, so for me and the newly solo Dynamax Sableye, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next Pokemon Go video.